Good morning. It's my privilege to welcome you to Google Redwood City for Connect19. My name is Josh Portner, and I'm the Director of Real Estate Development for the Peninsula for Google. As both a San Mateo County resident and employee, it is truly impressive to be involved in an event such as today. After reviewing the group of elected officials, speakers, and thought leaders on the agenda today, it becomes clear why San Mateo County is a leader in the region. One might ask, why is a real estate developer opening a day such as today? I might answer, that is the reason I work for Google. As a member of the business community here in Redwood City and San Bruno, we feel a deep respect for our partnership with our public and nonprofit partners. Working together, we can both create opportunities that solve our biggest challenges for our generation and region. Thank you for your active involvement today and your participation. Once again, welcome to Google and enjoy your day. Thank you. And with that, I'll give it over to these guys. Thank you.
How y'all doing? Okay. Is this a beautiful facility? Did you like that walk in here? Huh? Yeah. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Rebecca. I don't know. There she is right there, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Google, for hosting us. This is an awesome, awesome room. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. And welcome to Connect19, Communities and Technology, Imagining Our Future. You know, this is our 6th Connect conference, and we think it's the best one ever. Witness where we are, and we have over 150 registered attendees and a host of provocative thought leaders who are going to share some ideas with you this morning. But I wanted to begin with a quick look back through the past 6 years, if we could. And during that time, we've had some amazing presentations. One in particular stands out. How many of you, by a show of hands, attended the Connect conference where we featured the Impossible Burger? Raise your hand if you were at that Connect conference where we talked about the Impossible Burger. Okay, so not many of you were there, but let me just refresh a little bit. Impossible Burger was one of the speakers at our past Connect conference, and it's basically a meatless hamburger. And they previewed this meatless hamburger at one of our Connect talks. And now they become world famous. If you've seen those, how many of you have seen those Burger King commercials with the Impossible Whopper? Now everybody's seen that, right? Okay, so it's now called instead of Impossible Burger, it's called the Meatless Whopper. Think about this for a second. Since that conference, the Impossible Burger has made its way into 7,000, count them, 7,000 Burger Kings. Is that amazing? From starting right here at Connect to 7,000 burger outlets. The Impossible Whopper, if you don't know, sells for $5.59. I know that because I've had one. And it actually tastes like a Whopper. It's actually pretty good. Now, some of us here at Connect believe that we were responsible for the nationwide launch of the Impossible Burger. Some aren't so sure, yeah? And that brings us to the current Connect conference. When we talk about intelligent communities, we refer to a city that utilizes Internet of Things sensors, actuators, and technology to connect various components across the city, a county, or a region. It impacts every layer of a city, from underneath our streets to the air that citizens breathe. Data from all segments is analyzed, and patterns are derived from that collected data. Smart cities use technology continuously to collect data to efficiently manage assets and resources. They will have a major impact not only on the way people live, but also on the way business functions. Smart cities and counties are no longer the wave of the future. They are here now and growing quickly as the Internet of Things expands and impacts public services around the globe. The smart city industry is projected to be a $400 billion market by the year 2020, with some 600 cities worldwide classified as smart cities. And some of the examples of smart technologies used in smart cities and communities and regions include smart street infrastructure, as you might imagine, intelligent benches, signs, kiosks, intelligent street lights, and even intelligent trash cans that send a message when they're full and need to be emptied. How about smart transportation? Parking, smart parking we have in Redwood City, smart roads, signals, and smart walkways. Imagine that. The smart environment, irrigation, and air quality monitoring. Actually, on the Middlefield Road project, I'm pleased to say that I think we're going to put in air monitoring stations along the new Middlefield Road. Smart connectivity, we have Wi-Fi, the Internet of Things, and 5G. And finally, smart information, where geo-aware mobile apps, public data, and smart maps are used. We have an amazing cadre of speakers this morning that will touch on all of that. But before we get started to the meat of the program, let me offer some special thank yous. Thank you to Josh, who you just heard from, for that warm welcome, kind introduction to Google. And once again, Rebecca, thank you for having us all here. We're honored to be at this amazing campus. It's my first visit, and I'm blown away. Thank you to both Assembly Member Mark Berman and SAMCEDA Roseanne Faust and the Redwood City San Mateo County Chamber of Commerce for their participation and for their continued support of our Connect conferences. And thank you to everyone here this morning that made time in your busy schedule to join us and talk about smart cities. I'm proud to serve in a county where the leadership in local government is interested, engaged, and using technology to better serve the constituents we serve. Each of the last 6 conferences has been designed to look ahead, to consider what's on the horizon, and today's discussion on the future of cities will help us collaboratively think and dream about where we're going, how we're going to get there, and when we need to be there. So, as we kick off Connect19, our 6th Connect conference, we'll continue to explore how technologies continue to shape our communities and how we will collectively prepare for the future. Somebody's phone is ringing, or is that my time up? Aha, okay. Did I end perfectly? Was that 5 minutes exactly? Okay. Anyway, let me turn it over to my esteemed colleague, Kevin Mullin, to share a few words with us. Kevin? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Warren, and welcome everyone. Welcome to Assembly District 22. This is my district, right, Mark? It's like pretty close to the line, but I'm pretty sure we're in my Assembly District. This is our 5th Connect 19, the first time I've actually worn jeans. So Berman and I are wearing jeans. When at Google, do as Googlers do. Next year, you'll make the switch, okay? I want to thank Warren right out of the gate here. Warren really provided the seminal inspiration and leadership to get this whole effort going. This work around technology and government is something that is in Warren's DNA, and Mark and I are pleased to be along for the ride to celebrate the good work that's being done in this valley and how we can channel some of that innovation in the government sector. So let me also add my thanks to Rebecca and Josh at Google for hosting us. So welcome to my colleagues, Assembly Member Mark Berman, the chairman of our elections committee in Sacramento, as well as Roseanne Faust, the CEO and president of SAMCEDA. Each year, I am stunned when I consider the pace of technological innovation. It seems that we are constantly hearing about a new app, a new platform, or a new gadget at these conferences. MIT Technology Review, in its annual list of 10 breakthrough technologies, provides a snapshot of what the experts are thinking. This year's list was curated by none other than Bill Gates, and in his opening, he offered a hopeful vision of the future where technology is addressing quality of life issues and well-being. And so his picks reflect that theme. Not surprising, the Bay Area and San Mateo County companies and organizations dominate that list. OpenAI in San Francisco and UC Berkeley are working to improve how existing robot hands operate by having the robot hands learn how to manipulate objects of different shapes and sizes. Researchers at Mervi, a biotech firm in my hometown of South San Francisco, have developed a blood test that can predict if a pregnant woman is at risk of giving birth prematurely. Genentech, the big dog there in South City, is working with German startup BioNTech on personalized vaccines that activate the body's natural defenses to destroy only cancer cells by identifying mutations unique to each tumor. And at Connect19, as Warren mentioned, we heard about Impossible Foods and their plant-based alternative to beef now found at Burger King. An Apple Watch compatible band from Mountain View startup AliveCore can detect atrial fibrillation. And AliveCore is working on an app and a 2-sensor system that can detect a certain type of heart attack. OpenAI, Google, and Alibaba, whose United States headquarters are in the city of San Mateo, are all working on the next generation of voice recognition devices to make interactions less frustrating and more user-friendly. 6 technologies from the top 10 list are being developed right here, which is continued reinforcement in what a special place we live. We in the public sector will continue to be challenged by the pace of innovation, so we have to continue to embrace and learn and understand. Our goal remains to introduce you to the technology that has and will continue to change how we all do our work. And as we learn, contemplate how we harness technology in all its variations and with all its benefits and challenges to better serve those that we represent. I hope today's program will provide some insight. A few housekeeping items for you. I'm pleased to announce that thanks to Penn TV, our conference is being filmed and videos will be accessible at our website, Connect.smc.org. Make sure you have downloaded the Connect app so you can follow along and engage with others. And we're going to invite you to take a brief survey via email after the event. And one final note, for those of you here using social media, we encourage you to use, and I'm speaking to you, Charles Stone, we encourage you to use hashtag ConnectSMC on Twitter and Facebook and make sure that you follow us.